7, and welcome back to some more of the Female Gaming Legacy Challenge. So, in the last episode, Nathan did move in. He brought us a whole lot of freaking money. So, I got rid of a lot of it through two different ways. One, I just cheated. Because it actually did sell it gave us all of his furniture, it gave us money for selling this house, but I'm gonna pretend that, a family member got the house, so the furniture would have still been there. He wouldn't have made any money from selling of the house, so I took rid of money for that. Or just story-wise, because I really don't want a whole lot of money for this household, especially not at the moment. I also bought stuff for the house, so I did try to make sure to keep fully off the grid lot, things that would make sense. I tried to stick to things that look like they were made or put together or salvaged for the most part. Obviously, there's some things that you can't easily do those things with, and sometimes, like, I have a candle making machine, you can see right there. If you're gonna try to make money off something, sometimes you gotta invest money into it, so, there's a few outliers in that. But, so, there is a lot of stuff going in this house, and I think as far as Nathan's career, so he's already level 4. He's already promoted more in his new job than I am in my old job, and I already started my job. Granted, he does have a college degree, so sometimes he starts up higher. I think at some point, maybe he's gonna realize, like, I think there's part of him that maybe, I could see the stuff that was in his house. He had lived in a very fancy, posh, schmancy house. And maybe, growing up that way, maybe he was sort of tired of that way. Maybe generations on generations of generations, and everyone sort of grew up that way. So that's just what he was used to, and seeing Amicia, the way she lives, was sort of a refreshing change for him, and thought that maybe he would give it a try. And I think eventually, maybe, like, this will change his thoughts on things, and maybe he'll actually change his career again. So again, that we're not keeping up with a whole lot of money. But yeah, eventually I'll probably get rugs, and I'll probably put more decor, but I was trying to at least record 2 or 3 episodes tonight. Because I do have a wedding coming up next month, so I really want to make sure that I start getting recordings going, and sure that nothing is going to mess up there. But so eventually I will add some decorations, which obviously are stuff that doesn't matter whether it's off the grid. They would just take up money and make the house look interesting. But yeah, I get the stove inside this fireplace looks weird. We're just gonna imagine that they cook in the fireplace, so that's sort of what I'm going with here. But yeah, I've added some stuff. I'll keep adding. A lot of the stuff I added is stuff that they can also make money off of. So forth. But I think also, like I said, he's sort of having this change within himself. So I think eventually we might even let him donate to charity and start doing stuff like that. Why don't you come home, sir? Calm down, lightning. Yeesh. So yeah, like, I don't want this household to... I thought I put a sink in here. Oh wait, I moved it in here and meant to get them a new sink. It's fine. I'll fix that later. I think as he experiences this, he'll find that he actually doesn't mind it. I couldn't live off the grid. I could not do it, but, sometimes some people find that a change in pace or something different is better for them. So yeah. I think maybe over time he will just find that, and he will slowly change himself to be more of like, I don't really need all this money, so let me give it to someone else who could actually use it, or, things like that. So, since Amicia is reading, you really should read this one. Not whatever you're reading now, you should read that. So, I will say, it was pretty difficult to find things for fun, because I give my Sims TVs, and stereos, and computers, and, like, I give them other stuff as well for fun, but those are, like, my go-tos. So, like, trying to think outside of that for, off the grid here, quite hard. Also, I'm quite I have wedding stories now, and I'm sort of terrified to deal with that because she's now going to have a wedding. Objects that use power will now work fully as long as more power is generated than being used. Oh, okay. I do have a squirrel here. I'm just gonna pretend they found the squirrel. Oh, found the squirrel. Okay, we'll have a pet now. There's also a lot of things that I've seen that I was like, I will add this when I know a kid's on the way. I will say I don't know where the kid's going. Maybe here, and we might move this around a bit and make this like their little activity room, because I don't know what to do with this either, but this would not be a good room for a kid. So this may eventually be like a kid's room. So we'll see. I may have to make it upstairs, which will use up our money. And technically, eventually, Jackson will probably move out, but if they have a larger size family, that would also explain why there's a little less funds going around, so that also might be something that we think about. She's hugging trash. So these are all things that were going out here, but yeah, I think... And I'll eventually change his look as well, like maybe, you know, he stops dressing all fancy and tuxedos and stuff like that, like, you know, slowly adjusting to this new life of his. I hope he likes gardening. I also, he already comes with, like, piano. He doesn't have gardening. He does have handiness, though. Good to know. I wish it wasn't storming outside. I'd go farming. Even though it's fall and it's going to be turning into winter. But I can, however, purchase crops. I don't remember how many things I placed down, so we're just going to... How about we just randomly go for 3 of each? Yeah, I'm a little terrified for the wedding. I've never actually played with wedding stories, but I know that though they've been fixed, they're still not fixed. So, that's a little terrifying. But hey! That would be more money. Or maybe they're just... You know what? We wouldn't really spend money on a wedding, though, now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and try for a baby. I think, you know, he's an adult, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he's an adult. He's on the younger year side of an adult, but he is an adult. So, technically, if we're gonna have this family, probably should start on that sooner rather than later. Hey Jackson, there's more stuff in the house for you to do, so if you're stuck inside, which it seems like you are, because when it's cloudy or nighttime it's storming, so you can't go out, and then there's the matter of the fact that when it's not storming, half of the time it's daytime, and the sun is like, so... But you have so much stuff you can do now. How about you start here? Horse sculpture. Your dad and your mom both used to do this all the time, so I feel like maybe, you know, you would have clicked onto that. Okay, so we might have Gen 2 coming? Maybe? He's neutral to having good. I have that mod in, and I forgot I had that mod in. I didn't check that before they went to... Anyway, good thing he's neutral to that. He has so many things. Oh, he's already fertile. I was gonna say maybe I'll give him the fertile trait. Whoever made this sim just gave him everything. But we do have a fridge that somehow works off the grid. I did try to get one that... There was a few that looked like they were normal fridges that worked off the grid, but, this one looked older. I'd imagine maybe there's a place that ice is sitting. I don't know. But we're older, it's off the grid, somehow it's not using electricity. It's fine. We do have a windmill, though. So we could try to say that somehow maybe the windmill is generating the few things. Do you like anything? Okay. So he won't be doing that. Oh, well. Yeah, I was gonna say, at least finish that. Acquired the gardening skill. But maybe he'll actually like gardening? Let's hope. How are you already fitness level 5? What? Okay. So we got a little bit of everything there. I also got some plant things here that we eventually deal with later. Of course, you know, that's how it... Oh, that was... Was that him that went running? I'm confused. Anyway, I need you to water. Will he automatically water everything? Okay. I can't remember when they're such low level if they still do that. I guess we could go ahead and take a pregnancy test. Get this show on the road. So there's a chance that she could have twins since he has the fertile trait. And in some ways I'd be okay with it. Like I said, you know, maybe having a lot of kids actually might make sense for the money situation. And the next gen, you know, technically she grew up living on the land and she always wanted more. She wanted fancier things. She wanted what her now's gonna be dad had. So Amicia is pregnant. So yeah, I just don't know if there's twins, maybe even triplets. Who knows? But so that's in. Where is the? Thank you for going to work, Jackson. Please do not die wherever you are. But where is my vampire tome? Oh, it might be in the bookcase. Open. Because I really need to get on the ball with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. She hasn't finished reading this. I hope I didn't just smear my eyeliner. Oh, well. If I did, I did. She technically didn't go and tell him that she was pregnant. I'll let her read. When does he go to work? He does go to work today. She also goes to work today. I'm not going to let him stress about doing well for work. I also... Oh, I can change it because he's already done it. So yeah, I think, you know, he's going to start changing these things. Let's give him the freelance botanist for now. If for some reason he decides he hates, of course, herbalism, you need plants for, so we'll just see. We'll go with that for now. I didn't check to see if the fabrication machine would work offline. I feel like it's not in the off-the-grid section, but that technically doesn't mean that it won't, because there's a lot of things that are like, duh, it will work off the grid. If it will let me use this will make my life much easier. It's gonna let me do it. I also need the recycler. Why didn't I get that while it was there? So even though I have an off-the-grid thing, I think it's going to work. So let's definitely try. So after she reads... He has a good handiness, doesn't he? Oh, it's only gonna let me replace it. It won't let me fix it. Hey, that's money that I'm trying to get rid of right now, so... So she... Well, yeah, it's gonna let her use it. That's good. So, because she wants to recycle 5 times for her aspiration, which we have to fix. And reach level 3 in the fabrication skill, which is also a skill that we just need to complete anyway. Yay. I don't know why she keeps fussing about gardening when she's not doing gardening right now. She's recycling. We're gonna recycle some peas. I do want to tell him that technically we're pregnant. Oh, but look at him doing this stuff on his own. He's adapting to this really well, actually. So, I think he did think about this. He thought about this before he came. He thought about the life changes he was about to make. And he is okay with them. Makes me feel much better about rushing him into this household. Alright, so we're gonna go tell him about the baby. I guess we told him? I guess we told him about the baby? She's just flirty right now, so... Yeah, we'll probably just elope, but we'll do like something, or like just put an arch up in our backyard. But I don't think we're gonna be in a rush. Like, we were rushed to get engaged, but I don't think we're gonna be in a rush to get married necessarily. What is? Oh yeah, that's that. Um, so we can do some of this other stuff. We can always go to early classes so that we can be prepared for this baby coming up. Like, this is his first baby, our first baby. So, I think going to a class wouldn't hurt. Alright, Amicia got home immediately, went to bed, and now she's up at like 3 a.m. Everyone's up at 3 a.m. for whatever reason. So I do have her recycling once again, but she does need some fun up, so I was gonna let her go gather some water and go fishing, because still living off the grid. And now that I have a fridge, I can actually stick the fish in the fridge. So that being said, does she have any? Okay, I know that this is bad fish. Just get rid of that fish. I haven't done a yard sale in a few days, but I'm not gonna worry about it because of money. So I don't want to push it too much. And Jackson's off to work. So yeah, we're catching some fishies now, and we can put them in. Oh, and he's automatically doing this on his own. That is a good sign. Good sign right there. I'll stick these in the fridge. I found a voodoo doll. What happened? Oh, Jackson got promoted. We know that Jackson needs to for sure to go home. Oh, he's right there. Wait, shouldn't he still be at work? How did he come home and get? How did he go to work and then come home immediately with a promotion? I'm confused, and part of me wonders if they did it because they fear him. Hey, why don't you actually help out around here, though? So, but I can. So he's spraying for bugs too. Look at him go. Just natural. Put that in the fridge. So it seems like he definitely doesn't mind this whole situation. But I will say, bees got bugs and weeds real fast. But alright. That's cool. Oh yeah, he's getting his things going. Weed or water plants 10 times. Does spraying for bugs also count? Because that's what he's doing right now. Oh, he's watering them immediately after. Oh, okay. The most interesting... That is because whoever made this made them ridiculously crazy. Have a sim with 12 or more traits. Oh. Interesting. I eventually, want to do the achievement hunting. But I'm not worried about that right now. I have so many other things going on. I don't need to add another one. So what trimester are we on? Second. So I actually can, I think, especially since she's not near that lot, we can actually use the phone more so. I think... Yes, we could do this. Oh, we also need to pay her bills, so I'll let her pay the bills while she's down here too. But we can actually, because of a mod that I have, it's a more realistic pregnancy. It's like a pregnancy overhaul, I think is what it's called. I will be going to work today. I am hungry. Do we have food? Or can I get up here in time to make food? Okay, so I have... This is like normal Sims. This is more natural, and this is... cesarean, cut you open and pull the baby out. We're gonna do this one. So... But we're gonna see if I can waddle my way up here in time to make some fried fish. I guess I can make it inside now. Cook off the grid. Can I not do, like, fried fish on the... Oh well. This is something different, at least. No, come up here. Can I not? Canning. Oh. Ah! Okay. Click off the grid, please. There's a lot of things that I currently cannot make. I have 3 fish. Okay, there she is. But I think by the time she gets up here, it's gonna be time for work, so I don't. Oh, she's... I really don't want to be late, because I think I'm close to... I'm so close to a promotion. I'll probably eat at work, right? Aspen! I haven't seen you in a while. I need to tell her that I'm pregnant. Hey, can you get... I mean, apparently she's mad at you, but, like, can you get her to make sure she stays around? Y'all are kissing cheeks, though, but apparently y'all are angry at each other. Don't like each other anymore. They're like, hey, yeah, my sister, yeah, she just went to work a bit ago. If you want to stay around until she comes home, that's fine, but... Oh, Aspen left anyway. Alright, are you burning? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, of all of these. Oh. Scrub the lunch. I didn't even read it. I don't. So Amicia did come home, but she actually didn't... She didn't actually, get a promotion! Which is sad. So... There's that. But now she's, like, home and her fun is a little low, so... We're gonna let her play so she gets her fun up here a little bit. I do still need to recycle every so often. What are oh, she's having back pain, craving sweet food. Oh, we're hungry. Oh yeah. And my fish has gone bad. You can roast marshmallows. You want sweet food. Marshmallows would be sweet food, right? Would this crave her... Oh, he's home. Would this crave your food? Your sweet tooth? Roast marshmallows. Oh, hi. Goodbye. I don't know why he temporarily sat down with me. Whatever. But yeah, so... We are starting to finally get on this, and now that we have a fabrication machine, there's also that. Our brother's gonna stay a young adult forever until we cure him of vampirism, so we don't necessarily have to worry about him aging up anymore before we cure him, but I'd rather cure him sooner rather than later. But trying to maintain life while also reading, and it's not easy. It's not easy. And now we're about to throw a kid or kids into the mix. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, everyone is up and starting the day. She's about to fix fish. I've had him doing plant-related stuff. So that we can get that stuff going. We'll definitely want to salvage that stuff, recycle it. I can't formulate words today. So getting this stuff underway, I'm actually gonna take family leave today. He can also take family leave today. So I'm gonna have them both take family leave, but I'm going to actually end this episode here. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, hit that lovely like button and subscribe to see future episodes of the Female Gaming Legacy Challenge. In the next episode, we will be bringing the next generation into the sim world, so we'll be getting to meet them. Maybe another brother or sister as well. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if there's more than one, we're probably going, at least not yet, but we definitely will have to adjust this house. There will definitely have to be upstairs, and if that's the case, I'm probably gonna have to make this like a stairway situation. Like this leads to stairs and stuff, and this stays a hobby room. We'll just see how that goes. We have the money right now, and maybe, you know, after, we'll also probably just start donating to charity. He might change his career. Well, a lot of things are probably going to go down in the next episode. Hopefully, also in the next episode, we will get past this stage of the aspiration. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've already said that, but you know what? I'm going to say it again. I hope you did enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You know all the lovely YouTube goodiness. And until the next one, bye-bye!